hid. In the golden age of the Aztec Empire, when the valley was lush and the gods walked close to men, there lived a warrior of unmatched fire, Popocatépetl. Though he was the bravest in the emperor's army, his heart belonged solely to Iztaccíhuatl, the emperor's daughter, whose beauty was said to be the dawn made flesh. The emperor, weary of war, made a pact. If Popocatépetl returned with the head of the enemy chief, he would be granted the princess's hand and the throne itself. The war and the lie, Popocatépetl marched to the south, his name becoming a thunderclap on the battlefield. But back in the palace, a bitter suitor named Iztaccíhuatl, blinded by envy, whispered a poison into the princess's ear. "Your warrior has fallen," he lied. "He lies cold in the dust of a distant land." The news was a dagger. Iztaccíhuatl did not weep. She simply faded. The light left her eyes, and her breath grew shallow, until, one quiet evening, her heart stopped beating entirely. She died not of illness, but of the sheer weight of a world without her love. The return of the victor. Weeks later, the drums of victory echoed through the valley. Popocatépetl arrived, bloodied but triumphant, carrying the spoils of war. He expected a wedding. He found a shroud. When he saw her lifeless form, he did not cry out. A terrifying, silent grief took hold of him. He refused to let the priests bury her in the earth. Instead, he gathered her in his massive arms and carried her out of the city. Climbing toward the highest peaks, where the air meets the heavens. The transformation at the summit, he built a great altar of stone. He laid Iztaccíhuatl upon it and knelt at her feet, lighting a torch of pine resin. "I will watch you until you wake," he vowed to the wind. The gods, watching from the great teocalli of the sky, were moved by a devotion so absolute. To preserve their love, they cast a blanket of white snow over the princess, turning her body into the graceful, many-peaked mountain we see today. The sleeping woman, Popocatépetl, true to his word, was transformed into the massive, rugged peak standing guard beside her. To this day, he remains awake. When the earth trembles and the volcano spews smoke and ash, the elders say it is not a disaster, but the warrior's heart's still burning with a fire that centuries of snow cannot extinguish, shouting his love into the sky.